So I decided next we're gonna do the tower on Heritage Hill. Mostly because we're relatively close to that, I believe. Where the hell are the stairs at? Where the hell are the stairs? I forgot. There they are. The door's over here. Heritage Hill is north. So, this way. No, I was not attempting to do a DWA meme. That meme was terrible the day it came out, and it's still terrible now. I have to go to First Fires. Since I haven't been to Heritage Hill before. Sad face old Dota JPEG.
I wonder, Aloy, don't you Silmir's history?
Not even a little.
But think of the opportunities.
Yeah?
You could learn so much about the past.
There are some things I'm happy not knowing.
Whee! It's not right. Regular folk like us should be allowed to attend the herrings. Should you? Should you really? Heritage Hill. I don't think I need to sleep, do I? Yeah, I haven't really done any combat since the last time I rested. Oh, this place is locked. Let's talk to the guard.
Good day to you.
The guard holds up a palm. Sorry, but this district's closed by the order of Duke himself. What's going on in there? Both guards look at each other. Look, even if I were allowed to tell you, I don't rightly know. All I can say is, whatever it is, started about 2 months ago. The guards that closed the gate talked of something unnatural that still wakes them in the middle of the night. I don't want to know any more than that. Will there be anything else? How do I get inside? Trust me, you don't want to. But if you were really set on seeing this for yourself, I suppose you'd have to get permission from Wyla to keep in First Fires. I could try to intimidate him, but that's not really the style I'm going for. So go back to the keep in First Fires, talk to Wyla. The embassy. Keep. Over here. Wyla. Run, boys, run! Run! What business brings you to the keep? Not yours, because you are not Wyla. What is that icon? I assume that icon means stealing. Where's Wyla? What's that? Thick grime cakes the bottom of the tub. Oh, it's a bathroom. Oh, maybe she's over here. This looks like an official meeting room, somewhere somebody important would be.
We just don't have the manpower.
Who are you? Cliver. You're not Wyla. Maybe over here. Here, perhaps? There we go, Wyla. The Justicar's gaze flicks over you briefly before returning to the novitiates, gathering in the training area. If this is about patrols, my novitiates are already stretched to their limits. Between the refugee influx and the mess in Heritage Hill, I simply don't have any units to spare. After a pause, she looks over at you again. I'm sorry, was there something else you need? Is something wrong at Heritage Hill? She lowers her voice. What is wrong is the real question. A whole district of walking, flesh-eating corpses. Ooh, zombies. We sealed the area 2 months ago, just after I lost one of my finest commanders over there. And yet this is the second guard rotation to disappear. There are already enough rumors about the place floating around the keep without my soldiers whispering about the disappearances. She shakes her head. I'd just as soon abandon the districts, but if those monsters should find a way out, I could look into it. She steps back and regards you. After what I've just told you, you want to go to Heritage Hill? I've lost trained soldiers over there. Why should I let anyone in? People are disappearing. Someone's got to figure out what's happening to them. If you're so eager to rush to your death, I won't stop you. She quietly looks at the novitiates. And if you're somehow able to put a stop to this, you've got my permission to enter Heritage Hill. I'll send word to the guards at the gate. Tell me about Heritage Hill. Used to be one of the most prestigious districts in Defiance Bay, but a few months ago, the residents all went mad, starting eating each other and anything else they had bad luck to wander into the district. Never seen anything like it. Now every novitiate that stands guard there, everyone that comes back anyway, talks to the stench of the grave and the groans of unspeakable horrors. She holds up one plate-clad finger. The why and the how are questions for the Animancers. I've sealed the district in hope of containing whatever happened there. It seems to be working. For now. If there's nothing else, I must attend to my duties. What do you do here? I'm in charge of the keep's novitiates. I'm responsible for their training and patrol assignments. She nods at the group gathered in the training room. They're good soldiers, and they've been quick to adapt to new challenges. Farewell. Alright, so I can go into the Heritage Hill now.
So you... King and what? Implore him to curb his violent impulses? At the word of a heroic academic?
You don't usually grace... Priest. What merits this attention?
All Rawatai's history is war. Same as everyone. The world were led by soft-hearted giants who waste their muscles stroking their own quills. Oh, wouldn't that be grand?
I'm content to remain a burr in your boots. But here, if you but stand on the docks, you can single-handedly ensure no one ever sails to the Deerwood again.
Damn. Wrecked. I think.
Good day to you.
Wyla sent me. I'm looking to get to the missing guards. Ah, so you're the one she sent word about. The guard looks you up and down, frowning. I was expecting her to send a whole squad of Justicars. Not that I'm volunteering, mind you. I'll have the gate open immediately. Just watch your step. I'm afraid we can't send anyone after you if this goes badly. Any idea what might have happened to the other guards? None, and I've no desire to find out, if you catch my meaning. The ones that disappeared weren't the deserting type. The worst part is, both times the watch disappeared, the next rotation found the gate unlocked. I don't know whether they went in or whether something got out, but if it's the latter, refugees are going to be the least of your problems. Heard or seen anything unusual? Friend, I try and see and hear as little as possible. One of the women of the last watch said she heard someone shouting from the northeast part of the district. Something that sounded like an order, but I don't see how anyone could survive in there. Once or twice I've caught a glimpse of something moving on the other side of the gate. The guard shudders. I'd just as soon forget it. Farewell. Oh man, I see we got skeletons. It's all skeletons. These are pretty shitty skeletons. The skeletons kind of suck. Second one. Did he say Sacre Bleu? I think he did. Rio kill that skeleton wizard. Alright, these skeletons ain't so bad. I mean, the fox died, but, you know, that's kind of his job, I would say. Bunch of useless weapons. These can go to the stash. Ooh, what do we got here? Tanglefoot trap. Ooh, camping supplies. Hobbled for 3 seconds. 3 seconds is not really that useful.
No problem.
Heritage Hill Cemetery. I bet that's full of zombies and skeletons. Actually, you know what? Okay, let's fight whatever this is first. Oh, there's a ghoul or gull, I guess. Target
Beyond
destroyed.
seek.
What's that? Oh, a revenant. As long as I'm not the one who killed it originally, I'm not really afraid of the revenant. More revenants. Yeah, in the middle, and you do that. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, let me loot it. Just vessel bones. These are just bones. I don't think they have any value. Vessel flesh. Got some mushrooms, blood moss. We'll see if I can go in this building. No, I can't go inside. Something twitches and shambles in the darkness between the slats. A rancid draft creeps from the house. Lovely. Burned lady. That's a hell of a name for a herb or whatever the hell it is. Not feeling the graveyard yet. Let's head this way. You know what? Screw it. Let's go to the graveyard. Oh.
I can do that. That's settled.
Guess we'll deal with that.
Let's go.
There we go. Done
Got
with that. Which one? Mail armor, which is kind of useless. The vaults have already been pried open. Where's that go?
Brave.
Yeah, get wrecked on dead.
Mo.
Settle!
Roar 10.
Got him. Ooh, there's a
I
thing
can do
there.
that.
Oh. Difficulty C. I don't have anyone who can pick that. The crosshatch claw marks score this fault. Quick save. Don't want to die and have to do all this again.
Brave thou Philos believe.
Oh, that's a lot. I think maybe I was supposed to come to this area first. The enemies here are a lot easier than the last area.
Settle! Let's go! Settle!
Durance, fall back. God damn it, Durance. Dargo.
Settle!
Curses!
Let's go!
Brave thou Philos believe.
Quick save again. A small plaque at the base reads, "Freedom above all." Fire proper key. The inscription underneath the family reads, "Vultus." Oh, is that some more of that stuff? Yep. Ooh. Some cheap armor and a hat. Let's go in here. Oh. Lyra. And here's some Justicars. Lyra. A woman turns when you enter. Her wide, pale eyes shine like lamps in the darkness of the tomb. 4 Crucible Knights hover nearby, their glazed expressions fixed on her. Reinforcements at last. I hope you've come armed, because we've got to get out of here. I don't think she's alive. Something about her seems hazy and insubstantial, even in the darkness of the tomb. It's not really that dark in here. Who are you? A commander of the Crucible Knights. I led the militia stationed around the Heritage Hill. Securing this district became my responsibility when this whatever it is happened. What are you doing here? I came searching for survivors. Only too late did I realize there weren't any. She brings a hand to her head. Her skin is practically translucent. I found myself surrounded by those creatures outside, and I had to seek refuge. Funny, isn't it? To hide from the dead in a building that was meant to hold them in the first place. She pats the wall of the tomb. Anyway, I've been waiting for more reinforcements. What are these soldiers doing here? She looks at them, but either she doesn't notice their distant gazes or the way they sway on their feet. She thinks nothing of it. They're under my command, of course. They heard my call, and we've been waiting on a few more of us to fight our way out there. How did they manage to hear you in this tomb? Her eyes flash. There's something unnatural about the way she hovers, watching you. Really? Look at her. I hope you're not questioning my command. I'm warning you, I don't tolerate insubordination. Not at all. Then if you've caught your breath, we should move out. I hate to be the one to tell you this, but you're already dead. Her eyes grow cold and hard. You'd better explain yourself, and quickly. You're a ghost, and you've been luring the Crucible Knights to their death. She freezes in place, hovering in the air. No, that's impossible. It's only been... I can't be... The other side of the tomb is visible through her gaping mouth. She looks at her hands, seemingly for the first time, turning them in front of her. As her eyes and mouth widen in horror, she turns to you. What have you done to me? Her expression hardens, and the Crucible Knights behind her sir. Novitiates, attack! Yeah, shit. Kinda low on spellage. You do that. You... Where are you at, Aloth? You do that. You don't really do much. Also, AI take over you.
Lava.
Now we'll do that.
On seat.
Oh my god. The damage is so damaging. I don't know if it'll work on that. Oh, this is bad. Speak to Wyla. Oh, yeah, I'm getting wrecked. This is bad. Barely, not injured. Injured. So one of them is in. I took down one. One's injured, and yeah, this isn't good. You are not doing a whole lot. You do that. You do that. Okay, you all need to focus on this son of a bitch. Wait, I didn't kill one. They just moved over here. Fuck, these guys aren't hurt at all. Everyone attack that.
Can't get a good shot.
I don't think I'm gonna win this fight. This isn't looking good, I gotta say.
Can't get a good shot.
Injured. Not.
Drop this.
Oh, what? No. This is bad. Yeah, I lost this fight real bad. Alright, so I'm gonna reload that quick save and rest to refill my spells, which hopefully will make this fight a little bit easier. And for that, I'll see you next time.